Hello there, welcome back to Crusader Kings 3, a Game of Thrones. I have some interesting news for you guys. I actually missed this until I was just looking around before I started recording here. If we look, I think I have to zoom out. If we look at the Iron Islands, no longer are the Greyjoys Lord Paramount. It is now House Goodbrother, and I don't know what happened to his family, but they're all dead. So is his wife, which is very funny. So, in theory, we could actually declare war on Lord Ragnar Redhorn here, because we do have a claim on one of the neighboring counties, so I think we might push that. We do have allies, that we do, and we do have river bowmen. In fact, before we do this, let's just get another 100 river bows. I do like the sound of that for sure, and then we might push our claim. My spy master has come to me with grave news, but we do not yet know who. Someone is plotting to kill my knight Arbet. Ooh, we must stop the villain behind us. What is this? This trickery, this scheming that is going on. So 3 months, and then we should have this. The cowpox is spreading, apparently. And there's still more fighting happening on the Iron Islands. And my control key has already bloody fallen off. I think I need to get a new keyboard. The control key fell off months ago, and I decided to just use the other control keycap because I lost it. And it's slightly bigger, apparently, and Logitech don't sell single keycap replacements, so you gotta love it, you gotta love it. Right, do we have our river bows? There we go, we do. There was a bit of random yapping there just to pass the time a little bit. And I think we will go ahead and declare this war. So let's go to House Goodbrother. They don't have any allies. They do have some Reavers and some Kraken Guard, though. But if we look at my allies, we should have a far more men-at-arms than they do. Yeah, look at that. 1,600 river bows. 1,200 bargemen, 30 mangonels, and 600 riverland footmen. I'm gonna declare the war. We will wait no more. Lordship of the Ironheart. So that's gonna take this little bit of land over here. Let's go ahead and claim that. Our Septon is currently converting the faith, so I will leave him alone to this. And what I need to do is actually set up a little banner over there. Let's go set one up in Pike. We'll raise the men, and hopefully my allies come soon. We'll have Harold commanding the men again. He did a very good job last time. It's gonna take a week to raise everyone. I forgot to call the allies. Quick. You bloody fool. Right, let's call all of our allies in before I forget. Oh, dear. I know some of you think it's weird we went toward the Iron Islands, but I'm sticking with my idea. Greetings, Lord Dean of Hammerford. Of course, I should join you in this war. Our foes shall learn to fear the men. The Stony Sept. I wait for you on Pike, my friend. I do see the Goodbrother army over there, which scares me a little bit. In fact, it scares me so much, I might actually just embark for a little bit. Why the hell have you teleported me over here? I wanted to right-click this stuff. There we go. And then zoom out to see how close my allies are. House Keith is here, but last time House Keith didn't really help me, did they? They did anything but that. Right, House Goodbrother has arrived in Pike. Let's go ahead and transfer the men over here, and we can at least land in Ironheart. Task finished. Increasing control in Pike. That's because they just laid siege to it, probably. We could organize the army, but train commanders is fine, because we're still working in the positive. Oh, they haven't sieged it yet, actually. They're coming to fight me at sea! Imagine we could have sea battles. I dream for the day. One day that will happen. They're actually going for my capital, which is not amazing. Maybe I can siege this first. If not, then we're going to have to rush back. 9 months. Yeah, we don't have a mage in siege equipment, do we? They haven't actually started sieging me yet. At least I haven't had a notification. They are actually returning very quickly. I do not have... Where are my allies? They are still here. In fact, that's very dangerous. Oh, 15 days to embark. I might have to try it. Oh, no. Have I screwed up? No? Okay, House Keith have screwed up, though. I'm spending so much gold, but I really need to wait for my allies here. What I could do is go over here, and maybe we can land on House Pike. I kind of screwed over House Peak, but it's fine, it's fine. So the Modest Dean are calling to honor our alliance and join me in the peasant uprising. House Vance, your timing is bloody terrible, I tell you. Oh, it's beyond terrible. Why now, of all times? Do you have men-at-arms? Okay, you have a lot of men-at-arms, so I'm actually... House Vance, you go do your thing. Right, these guys have left, so let's go ahead and siege this. I think I am happy enough to siege this. House Vance, go do your own thing. Can you help me siege at least? I would very much appreciate it. We do have more allies here as well. I think that's House Hart. Right. Things are going somewhat okay. Where's the enemy? It's very choppy. Maybe because of how many armies are raised. That could be a thing. Housekeeper's back with their 80 men. Oh, dear. I can call people to another war. My liege has gone to war now against the Freys. We might join that, but I need to deal with my own stuff first. A claim on the lordship of Argenbrook. I mean, he outnumbers them, so that should be fine. The Malisters are finally making plays. Oh, House Van, she just stood there and lost that battle? Why? Why are you fighting 3,000 against 10,000? Bloody hell. The AI, they're constantly trying to throw that. I already handicapped myself, so I don't need the extra handicap, guys, all right? Please, please. My daughter... you guys just told me how to say this. Is it Neef? I think it might be Neef. Enters my chamber, scoffing loudly. Father, my lord, I want to discuss my betrothal. I can't do it. I do not want to marry Lord Torfmer. Wait, who is Lord Torfmer? Oh. Oh no, of House Blaintree. No, we need the marriage, though. Neef, we'll make the marriage I arranged. Hopefully she doesn't... We don't have a repeat of the Blackfire series here, and she doesn't... Well, it should have mattered, no, because she wouldn't be able to do that. I forget what the word is. I've completely forgotten the word. Where she unlegitimizes herself? That's not the word, but you guys know what I mean. But I think it should be fine. She won't be running away to Essos, I hope. Right, we're actually safe over here. House Vance are bloody doing nothing. It's probably because they're confused with their levies, their peasant uprising at the moment. And we're busy doing this. Right, my liege has won the law of Lady Beatrice. So House Malister has expanded. We just seized an artifact. So we now have... What do we have now? House Malister has Argenbrook. Oh, it's right here. It already looked like it was naturally part of our territory. But look at this. So House Malister are getting stronger. We are also getting stronger. The enemy armies are here. But we just managed to siege this. What artifact did we get there? A fine weapons and combat book. It doesn't give us that much. I'm actually going to destroy this just for a little bit of gold. Why not? One of you asked me, JBD, why don't you build holdings? We don't have gold. I feel like it's more beneficial to build up our current stuff than it is to spend 500 gold on a new castle. Or however much it costs. Right. I think we can fight these guys. Let's move this way into friendly territory first. The war score is back to 0%. Now, Harold will be commanding the army. I think with allies, we should be fine. Yeah, let's get everyone in here. Guys, we're going to attack them. Do you want to join me? It's going to be a big battle. Hopefully, we will be victorious. Right. The Battle of Kraken Rock is fully under swing. We don't have the advantage. We don't have the numbers either. But now we do have the advantage, and we do have men-at-arms and knights. We have far more knights. And we have the Bella Commander. Stone for rebuilding effort is being hauled in from all corners of my domain. One of my men has pointed out that there is a potential source of stone nearby. Though it would only be a small quarry that would run dry within a few years. I could pay 50 gold and we get a small stone quarry for 10 years. Building construction cost is cheaper in plains, hills, and forest. This is a wetlands. And this is a hill. So building in Pike would be 20% cheaper. For how long? For 10 years? That might be worth it. 20%. Oh my god. No, I think for now, let's save the gold. I don't know if we'd be building enough to actually make that pay off. Right. Numbers are somewhat equal, but that's good because we started with less. I think we are actually going to win this battle of Kraken Rock here. Let's speed it up again and we'll take a look at the battle report. Beautiful stuff. So how did we do? 1,500 deaths, but we did kill 4,000. The river bows getting a lot of those kills once more. The river bows are going to be very strong, especially once we buff them up a little bit more. We also did take a prisoner. In fact, we took many prisoners. You're worth 26. Let's ransom you. You're worth 10. I'm going to keep you for now, because I have a feeling you might get more gold down the line. And now this has been done. I think this is fully sieged, actually. We do control the objective, right. So what we could do is just siege some of these castles, and that would give us a little bit more war score. House Vance aren't with us, but that's fine. 4 months left on this. Siege equipment is something I also need to build up. But we need gold, guys. Right, speaking of gold, we'll ransom you as well. So many pop-ups, they get in the way of each other. While out on a leisurely stroll, the cry of a particular merchant stands out from the regular hustle and bustle of the street. Greetings, my lord. I have an exquisite assortment of wares, if my lord has the coin. Let us move on. I do not wish to spend my gold right now. We have other expenditures to take care of. And we do have another stewardship perk. Okay, and we have discovered men-at-arms. So we'll take a look at that in a moment. Right. Monthly income whilst at war plus 10% could be nice, and we make use of that straight away. So let's become a war profiteer. Spreading the faith amongst the Iron Islands. I will ransom you as well for another 10 gold. Thank you very much. These guys are actually taking this back. We could fight them again. War has been declared on King Bormund Baratheon. Oh, and Lord Bormund, there's too many Bormunds. Has bloody escaped my dungeon, so we're not getting that juicy 100 plus gold for him. Okay, 1 month left and we siege this, and then we can look at getting this. Pike has received upset over conversions, a minus 30 opinion, popular opinion at least. Should we try and put a stop to this? I think we should. Let's go ahead and attack them. If we beat them last time, we should be able to definitely beat them again. Plus 40 advantage. Oh, lads. The Ironborn have no chance against our riverbows. And Neef has come of age. I hope it's pronounced Neef. Guys, if you give me these Irish names, you're going to have to expect the butchering of the pronunciation. I'm sorry. I'll remember eventually. Don't worry. My courtier Nicolette, known for her interest in venery, brings rumor of beasts spotted in my realm. I am hearing much talk from the lordship of Hammerfoot. It is said there are excellent prospects for hunting thereabouts, with many a worthy boar seen roaming the woods. Interesting. Thank you, Nicolette, for bringing that to my attention. Betrothal has been fulfilled despite my daughter not wanting that, and in fact she's become melancholic. I actually feel a little bit guilty now. Alas, we all have to do things that we don't want to someday. That's exactly what discipline, I guess, is, doing something that you don't want to do, even though it furthers your position or something like this. Furthers your... I don't know. It's something to do with discipline. We lost 600, but we killed 2,500. We do lose a knight. And the river bows getting the most kills once more. Oh, can you imagine once we have them at full power? It's going to be bloody beautiful. Once we end this war, we will go help the Vances with their peasant revolt. How are they doing with that, actually? Oh, they're... Yeah, I will go and help them with that. And then... I know, we're not going to be doing this. Oh, that's just a peasant revolt. Okay, the Baratheons are fine. Lately, Melissa has been wandering around, lost in her thoughts. In her chamber, I find her crying into her pillows. What's the matter, my courtier? I ask as she begins to calm down. What happens when you die? I just wonder if my wet nurse Lower is all right. She takes a big sniff, holding back tears. Maybe she has to nurse for the Lord of the Seven Hills now. As Melissa's voice cracks, she pulls out the largest, dewest tears I have ever seen. Oh, do we need a new wet nurse? She's surely in the seven heavens now, my daughter. Don't worry, we're going to help her with her grief. I thought we had a wet nurse. Maybe that was my old wet nurse. I think it was. Ah, Melissa. You will make it through this. Don't worry. Don't worry. Right, they've come back here. Don't I already have maxed war score from battles? I do. How long to siege this? 10 months. Okay, the good news is we should get our siege in first. So actually, it's not that bad. We're back up to 172 gold. Which means... I know I pause a lot, sorry. We could build maybe something like apiaries just to get the gold flowing a bit more. Which I think I will do. So let's get the apiaries going over in Pike. We're going to start collecting some honey and whatnot. And I think... Is control here good? Yeah, but we have this. Okay, so what I'm also going to do... is let's... Oh, you can't increase control anyway. Because this is a modifier we can't get rid of. Right. With my lead, my son Vance and his wet nurse parade into my chamber. Oh, Doria poses like a herald and proclaims. My liege, you witness a monumental occasion. Vance has a mighty gift to offer you. Go ahead, Vance, tell him. Father, I lost a tooth. Ah, Vance. Let me introduce you to the tooth trade. 20 gold, though. Seems like the prices have increased. And then, look, we sell your tooth for a little bit of profit. And that's... oh, we could even get that gold back because of the hook. So it doesn't matter that the price increased. Oh, that's so cheeky. That's so cheeky. Oh, I love this a lot. I think they did change this in the base game. I'm not sure. I should stop dismissing these. By the way, guys, did you see they're going to add notification settings soon to the base game? I mean, it'll take a while before I get to update my game, but I cannot wait to get rid of some of the spams here. Right, 2 more weeks, and Lord Sport Keep will be under our control. We haven't won the war, but we do have 99% war score. Let's go ahead and put a stop to this siege. Although I think this might take over before the fighting starts. There we go. Let's enforce our demands. To the abhorrent Dean, may your humus rot in your living body. You are a much greater foe than I imagined. In order to put an end to his bloodshed, I will comply with your demands. So be it. We have expanded our reach in the Iron Islands. And now, as promised, I will go ahead and send my armies over to help House Vance. We can't actually improve control. We can now. Let's start working on control over here. Do I control this? Yes. No, I don't hold the castle. But you are a Riverlander, so that's fine. I do have Ironhold, right. I could give this away. Although I will hold it for now, and I will start improving the control. It's fine. We don't have control issues elsewhere, so we don't have to worry about that. Camp fever is spreading. House Vance, you're all the way over here. Okay. Oh, you nearly lost your capital. Oh, bloody hell. 5 months. Can we get there in time? It says we're going to get there in about 5 months. Hopefully we make it there in time. Where even are their armies? Maybe they're coming to greet us. Oh, that's a long bloody march, guys. Don't go through the plague. Oh, there's plagues here as well. Plagues here and everywhere. And oh, King Borman's pox. We walked right through it. Okay, I don't... Hopefully... Oh, Knight has fallen ill as well. Oh, he's gained the pox. Benedict Uxley has gained the pox. And my bloody control key has fallen off again. Do you know what? I'm just going to leave it off. Right, successor for the Knight of the Blackriver. Right, let's go ahead and sort that out. We don't have someone, so let's go ahead and find someone. We have plenty of prestige, which is fine enough. We're already going great. We're already in our 50s. Wow, time went a little bit faster with this guy, huh? Where's House Vance? I mean, it does say we're gonna win this, but I would rather have House Vance helping us. Right. In fact, it just changed. Suddenly it said we weren't gonna win it. Hopefully we do. Nope, we're gonna lose. Okay. Can I not retreat with this army? Is retreating not a thing? Oh, I thought we could retreat. Okay, I don't think we can retreat. Because we attacked, maybe? Where the hell is bloody House Vance? Where are your armies? You have a peasant uprising, and you didn't think to raise your men to help me? I am not helping you now. Oh, no. I lost 800 good men helping you. Accolade successor has been found. Why would they not raise an army, at least in their lands? Who knows? Right, Hagon, I need to force you to be a knight. There we go. Oh, I loved your armor, by the way. I love the blue undercoloring. Right, so we've got this sorted. Our army is running back home. We'll disband them as soon as we can. One of my counselors just died of old age. So what position? We have a steward position open. Beslon would be very good. However, Lord Walder here is a powerful vassal. So let's get him on the council instead. He does have 16 stewardship, 24 years to convert culture though. That's fine. We can work with this stuff. And Lucy. See my daughter. Here is Lucy. Lucy has now become an adult. Let us send off the marriage proposal. Even though I'm a little bit annoyed with House Vance right now, I will honor the marriage. Where are their armies? I don't get it. You're only in this war, so why are you not raising your men? You'd think they'd raise their bloody men. Gain level of devotion. I mean, we could disband here, right? Because it's friendly territory. We are now a devoted servant. I mean, I want to come closer and just hope that they raise their bloody army. But they're not going to. Ah, dear. Oh, and I've just received news via a raven. Patrick Mallister has died by drinking himself to death. And now, his daughter, Lady Janeria, has taken over. as head of the Mallister house, to my vassal, as an influential lord. It is only fair that you have a voice on my council. She wants me to become the steward. I shall accept, my liege. Let us have a good relation together. In fact, no, not seduce. Negotiate alliance. She wouldn't accept an alliance. Okay, maybe she likes me a little bit less. Yeah, I can't help you with this. If you're not going to help me help you, then what do you expect? I'm just going to have to abandon this. Yeah, alliance with the Mallisters has expired. Where ally has joined the war. I mean, I hope you have men. Right, you have 6,000 men. Okay. Well, I'm hoping then that you're somewhat nearby because... Oh, there's his army. Where the bloody hell have you been? And you're walking straight through that plague. But I did that as well, so I can't say much. Wild harvesters have been built in Pike. So let's go back over to Pike and see if we have anything to build. We have 190 gold. We could build some hospices. I'm not against that. Let's get the hospices going, because getting plague resistance up is going to be very nice. Other reinforcements here. House fans, where are you going? Oh, bloody hell. Are your other allies coming? At this point, do you know, I have half a mind just to bloody leave you by yourself. At least we're replenishing here. We do have a max stack of river bows, so we could try and take the capital back. 17 months. Okay. Okay. My brother has just died as well. I was thinking maybe I could attack them, but why risk losing another battle when they're not going to help me? Recently, I feel like I am not worthy of the lordship of Hammerford. The others rulers doubt themselves as I doubt myself. I try to be a good, humble lord, but it feels like my every action reeks of pride. Others of my station live so modestly, but I seem to flaunt my magnificence at each opportunity. And I cannot stand it. Damn this universe, for raising one so poor as me to such heights. My brother has died of fatal apoplexy. And now I am questioning my position in life. Hopefully my wife can support me. I will confide in her once more. And I have lost my chancellor, my good brother here. We do need a new chancellor, right. Lord Adard here has 19 diplomacy, so let's go ahead and assign him. Hopefully he does a good job for us. I have reduced my stress level. At least we're not going to have a mental break. And we do have another stewardship perk. Okay. Fearful troops. That's to do with dread. Golden apple. Monthly income per stress level. Maybe. What does avaricious give us? Stewardship and holding taxes. Okay, I kind of want to complete this then. Let's just get fearful troops for now. I don't think we actually... Oh, we have 5 dread, so it's helping a little bit. But we're not a very dreadful character, are we? Where are the armies? Why did House Van... See, they would go over there to help them, but they won't bloody come and help me, who was actually here as early as I could be to... Guys. The allies. What are they doing? Oh dear. You can't help but laugh at it. It's fine. We're not gonna get grumpy, but... The allies are a bit stupid sometimes, aren't they? Right, you guys go fight the peasants. I'm gonna continue my siege of the capital, you know? The one that you've been helping me take back. And now they will help me. Okay. Eldoria is no longer my wet nurse. Okay, so let's try and find a new wet nurse then. And in fact, we don't even have anyone, so we're gonna have to search. So let's begin that search. Our knights, okay? Yeah, our knights are all sorted. 5 months to take this, and we've won the war. Disband the men. I have had enough of this. Let us go back to our own domains. I can negotiate an alliance with House Keith here. Oh, did your father die? He died from being ill. Okay, let's negotiate. You're my nephew as well. House Rushmore and House Keith now have this, so let's negotiate that one. I can't get an alliance with you, but that's okay. Yeah, that's okay. We can't get them all, but that's fine. With a mind to provide the best of care to our children, I've had my functionaries seek out able women for the role of wet nurse. Now they present a few locals for my judgment. I mean, she would be excellent, so I'm gonna get Miguette here. She is excellent, 80 gold, but hopefully she improves the education of our children. My dear uncle, I am honored by your request, and I would be glad to call you an ally. Marvelous news, dear nephew. Let us bring the faith to the Iron Islands together, which there was so much fighting going on here all the time. It's bloody brilliant. Look at them all. Raiders fighting. It's impossible to keep up. They're fighting everywhere. I bloody love it. My goodness, being a ruler does take it out of you. I have to toil all day and much of the night, too, in order to maintain my lands. The peasants lead blessed lives in that respect. They don't have the pressure of rulership to weigh them down and cause them so much lethargy. Perhaps a little nap would do me good. I can sleep off the exertions of lunch and be ready to tackle the rest of the day. No, I do have work to do, so let's crack on with that. We can't afford to just laze around. My son and heir, Badger, enters my chamber, turning things over in his mind. Father, my lord, I want to discuss my betrothal. What is it with these bloody children? Who are you betrothed to? House Redding, now. Okay. They are down in the reach. I'll tell you what, Badger. Do you have a conflict of interest? So let's see. You don't like arbitrary, cynical, wrathful, or humble. She is humble, okay. And cynical. I'll tell you what, Badger. This is going to cause us a few strifes with the men in the reach, but... Alright, you don't have to marry her. Are you already being... Okay, so I can unpin you. Lucy can be unpinned as well, because she's married off. Badger, if we go back to you... You are a squire. Okay, I did sort that out. Nayor is a squire, and Vance is not. Right, first, I want to just squire Vance. Let's go ahead and send him... I might send him to the Starks, actually. Let's see, offer squire. I'm going to offer Vance, and if we go by prowess... So Theo here, 16 prowess. He is a trained fighter. What about the Lord Paramount himself? He's not... Oh, he's not even got any fighting. I mean, he is a knight. What about Lord Eric? Lord Eric's a trained fighter. Let's send him to a Stark. They actually won't accept. Okay, what about Theo? Would not accept. Why is this? Rank difference. Will anyone accept? What about Pizza? In fact, maybe the best place to send him is actually the Malasters. Right. I'm going to offer you a squire. I'm going to send Vance. And if we go by prowess, what about Elmar here? 12 prowess. He's a trained fighter. Right, let's send him. There we go. That might gain us a bit of opinion with her, maybe? Excellent news. So Elmar... No, that's Janea. She doesn't get affected by this. Only the actual knight, right? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Because she doesn't... I mean, she's got positive opinion. We'll see what the future holds, but... Maybe the relation between the Malasters and the Blackrivers is starting to drop just a little. We'll see how that turns out in the long run. Right, I was about to do something else. Badger needs a wife. Okay. We're gonna look for alliances, even though I'm sure at least one of you will complain about that. I'm jesting, guys. I'm sorry. But this is how it feels for me sometimes, you know? So if you're sat there getting annoyed about my little comments, yeah. Anyway, shut up. I'm talking to myself. Right, Lannister. We could marry a Lannister. She is... They are down in the Westerlands. So they do share in our common interest to remove the Ironborn raiders from the Iron Islands. So I feel like a Lannister alliance could make sense. It's not the main house, but that's okay. I think I will send it off. I mean, she's content. So let's see. What don't you like? You don't like arbitrary, you don't like cynical, wrathful, or humble. She is none of those. However, she is chaste. That could be a little bit of a problem. I mean, it lowers fertility by 25%. It doesn't mean that she won't have children, though. Alternatively, we do have House Chambers. They are also in the Riverlands. Really close to us, actually. Just on the other side of the Blackwood Vale. And she is zealous. Are you zealous? My son is also zealous. Who, in fact, Badger would definitely want to carry on what I'm doing here in the Iron Islands. I think instead of the Lannisters, because she is chaste, Badger, I'm going to have you get betrothed to Helena Chambers here instead. She is a fellow Riverlander, and I think that will be a better match for you. There's no way you won't like that. Oh, a fellow hunter. Good lord. I have been informed by a mutual acquaintance that you and I share a similar interest. Tell me in truth, are you a hunter? If so, what game is your favorite to hunt? I think, let's not say a stag, because our Lord Paramount is a Stark. I enjoy the thrill of a boar hunt. Also, I wanted to check something. This is the son of Catelyn, of course. So nothing nefarious happened here. So there's no reason why we wouldn't owe any other kind of allegiance here. Catelyn was leader of the Riverlands, and now her son has taken over in the Riverlands. There's no need to have a rebellion. So I'm going to stick with what I'm doing. I think our cause has more story and lore behind it. A thrilling boar! Thrill indeed. My gamekeeper has informed me that there is a rather large boar in my woods. Would you care to join me on a hunt? You're not that far away either. Do you know what? It sounds like fun. Let's go hunting together, my friend. And the Blackwoods are at war once more. We arrive at a spot where Lord Armistead, gamekeeper, had last seen the boar. After exchanging some pleasantries, we released the dogs and started trying to find the trail of the boar. Let's see if we can find the tracks. We searched the countryside for several hours with no sign of game anywhere. Reluctantly, Lord Armistead and I decided to call an end to the hunt. Perhaps one day we would get a chance to hunt again. So we didn't find anything. That is unfortunate, but still, it was very nice to spend time with you, my friend. Val is not looking promising for the Blackwoods. Oh dear, they just got destroyed. Offer knight tutelage. Okay, sure. My knight will... Oh, we should have checked our knights as well. We could have had someone that could have knighted. Knight of the Blackriver needs a successor. Again. Okay, let's seek a successor for this then. Can people educating squires not be acclaimed knights or something? Maybe. Pike has an upgrade, so let's decide what we're going to build here again. We might not have enough gold at the moment. As I patiently await the fetching of my clothes, a servant stutters. But my lord, no one can find your garments. I'm surrounded by incompetence, I mutter, storming from my bedchamber. It's in the nursery of my son Vance where I discover not only my raiments, but also the boy's wetness. Oh dear, Vance, you're gonna become the prince of fashion. It's definitely... Oh, we've actually, speaking of House Vance, these two are no longer betrothed because Andre was slain in battle. So Lucy can marry once more, right? Can she though? Let's see. She's not at my court. Let's invite her back. Hopefully she will return, and then we can find her a suitor. There we go. Welcome back home, Lucy. I'm very sorry for your loss. Let's see. There's no alliances we can get here. Really? Why is that? Does no one want to marry her or something? In that case, then, Lucy. This is most interesting. Oh no, it's different now. Okay, I think there was just something weird happening. Right, you're 17. I could marry you to a Lannister for the same reasons mentioned earlier. Lord Jon of the Moongate. Although that's, I mean, it's not that strong of an alliance. I don't think it makes sense, though. So we're not going to do that. We have House Chambers here. We've already got one alliance with them. He is very young. I think I'm going to betroth you to Adam Lannister for the same reasons we said earlier. So let's go ahead and send the proposal off. In the end, it looks like we actually got the best of both worlds. To the Modestine, I gladly accept your betrothal proposition. Your daughter, Lucy, will be betrothed to my son and heir, Adam. Excellent news. This makes me very happy. Right, what can we build in Pike? We do have a duchy building. Vineyards gets us a lot of gold. Wow. So does a dye works, though. And that gives us more holding taxes and development growth. Lighthouses gives us a lot of tax, more development growth. Well, I like this holding tax buff. We're not going to get any of these. Yeah, none of these. I guess the only other ones worth is like a tax office or the Royal Reserves, which aren't so good. So in fact, maybe we should save up for the dye works here is what I'm thinking. If we get this to level 3, plus 10% holding taxes, and 1.9. Although, maybe, where is it? What am I looking for? Maybe tax offices would be better, like plus 30%. In fact, I've changed my mind. We're going to build a tax office over in Pike. So we need 388 gold. So we can wait for that because we don't quite have enough yet. As I lean over the map in my council chamber, a sudden creak turns my head towards the door. My son Badger appears in the hallway, saunters into the room, seemingly uninterested in my presence. Then, without warning, I am enclosed in a tight hug. He quickly lets go with an embarrassed expression. I look at him, a hidden tear in my eye, while my hand is squeezing his shoulder in an effort to reciprocate the gesture. Ah, Badger. What a good son. I am very lucky to have a son and heir like you. I really trust that you will look after the realm upon succession. When the raised voices reach me yet again, I quench my instinct to turn on my heel. The constant bickering of my vassals, Lord Tristan and Lord Walder, is enough to drive any man mad. Tristan, my brother. He has a very good opinion on me. I'm going to side with my brother. I could try to make them see sense, but no. Yeah, Walder, stop it. Stop causing problems in the Blackriver family, lad. We're all getting along here. But how long left? 5 years to improve control. It takes a while, doesn't it? It's cool, though, because you really have to make sure you do things properly. And Badger has come of age, right. And I've just received news. The Badger has become a knight. Good on you, lad. He's also a reaver. He's going to counter-raid the Iron Ball. We don't actually have access to this. Right. So, you are a dutiful captain. Knight of the Blackriver also does have a successor. So, let's quickly address that. Todrick, I need to actually force you to serve. There we go. It should automatically do that when you click on this, in my opinion. Hopefully, the base game does change that at some point in the future. Right, Badger. You are a marshal. The problem is, you're not very good. I would like to put you on the council. What I could do is, instead of having an admiral focusing on taxes, let's see. Let's go ahead and have Badger do this. And I'm going to swap you over to scattering the fleet, because that uses marshal and it should give him some experience at least. Look at that. Oh, the lad is serving Blackriver. House Blackriver loyally, without any hesitation. Oh, I love this armor stuff. So what does it give us? Supply duration and fleet movement speed. Okay. It's not really that useful, but at least it will get the lad some experience. Look at this army of 2 men down here. Bloody hell. It's quite funny. So right, we're waiting for gold now, I guess. We do have 4,000 men, 400 of those which are river bows. We have a couple of siege equipment. I did say I was going to check the bloody innovation that we got, wasn't it? We got men-at-arms. Where is that? It's over here. So the size of men-at-arm regiments +4, and the max number of men-at-arm regiments is now +1. We're not even anywhere close to utilizing this, because simply we're just not earning enough money right now. Pike is going to turn into an absolute money pit, though. It's going to be amazing. A grand tournament. I'm going to say no, just because I am saving the gold. Impeccable household. Thanks to the wife there, which is very nice. Let's zoom out a little bit. The stuttering is it's struggling. What's this? We got some coughs and other stuff happening. My spy master has come to me with grave news, but we do not yet know who. Someone is plotting to kill him. We don't know who they're dealing with, my lord. They think that they can kill me. Oh, I'll show them. Oh, yes, I will. Yes, Peter. We must find the villain doing this. Do not let them get to you, my brother. Let us find this sly individual and teach them a lesson. Not to mess with the Blackrivers. Another grand tournament. I will politely decline this one. So Pike is earning 2.2 gold. This is earning a little bit of gold now as well. I think gold is actually okay. It's getting up there, and we don't even have the admiral in the correct position anymore. What is happening over here? You guys aren't in a war. They are weaker now, which is nice to see. In fact, they are massively in debt. So what we could also do, instead of building a tax offices, we very much could. We're already converting the faith, though. Yeah, we can't really. I wonder if we go to Pike. The Duchy of Pike. Yeah, the High Lordship, sorry. We can't usurp it because of my liege. Yeah, Val is a problem. Val is a problem. They still like me, though. I don't think I'm ready to rebel against the Malisters. I think that's out of the question because they haven't done anything for me to lose respect. And there is a little bit of a rich history there. I think for now, we carry on growing under the Malisters. We've gained a new stewardship perk. Let's get to my domain. I can extort my subjects. We're just getting this so we can get down to avaricious, hopefully. And to be honest, I don't want to spend gold on fabricating claims because I do want to get that tax office built. Greetings, my modest liege. I've discovered that Lord Tristan's inherited contract obliges him to more than you've collected. Ah, time to right this wrong. In fact, thank you for reminding me. We must fix our contracts. Although, we can't. What we can do is pass High Crown Authority, though. This gives us another 10% taxes. So let's go ahead and do that. And then the next one, we can have the highest Crown Authority. This is all nice stuff. It didn't even raise, did it? Maybe it doesn't update it to the end of the month, though. My son Neo enters my chamber, focusing his attention on two courtiers chatting in hushed whispers. Father, my lord, I want to discuss my betrothal, he says timidly. I can't do it. I don't want to marry Danelle. Of House Heart. My son. She is a Riverlander. Her father is a powerful man. You will marry her. You must do your duty. I know that I know I let Badger remarry, but his was a little bit more acceptable. And Neo has come of age. He is also a dutiful captain, focusing on martial. I don't have a position in my council for him, though, unfortunately. He has become a knight, which is very nice. Let's send off the betrothal proposition to the modest dean. I gladly accept your marriage proposal. Your son Neo and my daughter Danelle will be joined in holy matrimony. May their union bring happiness and fulfillment. Excellent news, my friend. And another alliance has been secured. I want to take a moment to take a look at our family tree now. How is it looking? We got 15 living members. If we branch out here, as you can see, we're doing very good. If we expand these families as well, you can see that actually House Blackriver is looking beautiful. It's growing fast. But unfortunately, guys, that is all I have time for today. I do apologize for getting a little bit grumpy earlier in the episode. But thank you for watching as always. I will see you next time.